The NSIC baseball tournament got started today in Sioux Falls. Among the first round games was Augustana playing Patrick Reentz and his SMSU Mustangs at Ronkin Field, and they had the bats going. 17 base hits for Augustana. Jake Petersen with the RBI double, had 3 ribbies on the day. It was 3-1. Then Brian Duxbury rocks an RBI double. In fact, scored 2. He had 3 RBIs on the day as Augie builds a 5-1 lead over SMSU. Austin Stubbs is going to hit an RBI single right here for the Mustangs, but they just couldn't get close enough. That final score was 12-5 as Augustana moves on in the winner's bracket. Augustana took on St. Cloud this afternoon in second round play at the NSIC baseball tournament. They belted 17 base hits yesterday at Ronkin Field, and we're hoping for more BP against the Huskies of St. Cloud today, but it would not happen. Early it looked like it was going to. Marcus O'Neill with a single up the middle at bottom of the third, scoring Jake Petersen. It's 3-1. But in the top of the 7th, it's all tied up at 4-4. Now watch this play. The runner from third goes. He says, I'm going to go home, and he's safe. Not really a double steal, but it gives the Huskies a 5-4 lead until the bottom of the 7th when Alex Fink does this. Crushes one over the scoreboard in right center field with a runner on base. That puts Augustana ahead 6-5 at that point. Everybody's pretty happy about that. And just as everyone gets settled down in their seats, the next hitter, Jack Goyle, does the same thing. Deep to right, ballpark's not going to hold it. You can see number 44 is happy. Augie wins 7-5. The Augustana baseball team had the bats going again just in time for the NSIC tournament. Played Wayne State today at Ronkin Field. And the winner of this game would advance to the championship undefeated tomorrow, just like Augustana's softball team did last weekend. They also had the pitching working today. That was one of 10 strikeouts by Mike Letkowitz through 7 2/3 innings. As for the offense, top of 5. The game was close when Tony Vigor rips an RBI double to left. That makes it 4-2 in favor of the Vikings. After a pitching change, Alex Fink steps to the plate and bombs one up the middle. That's a base hit, almost took the pitcher's head off. That made it 5-2. Next batter, Jack Goyle. We saw this yesterday. Number 44 plants one into the trees in left field. That's a 2-run homer. That made it 7-2. And check out your final score. They had 21 hits on the day, so they advance to the championship tomorrow with no losses.
Well, last weekend, the Augustana softball team entered the NSIC tournament in Sioux Falls, unbeaten, needing just 1 win for the title, only to lose twice to Winona State. Today, the Augie baseball team faced the same scenario in the championship of the NSIC tournament on their home field against Winona State. Top of the 4th, scary moment coming up here. Andrew Gieslinger smashes it off Bennett Johnson's knee. Now that brings home a run to make it 3-0 Winona, but Johnson would stay in the game and he would be rewarded. Spoiler alert, bottom of the 4th, Viking bats get to work. Kai Winter grounded one the other way. That makes it 3-1. Now they tie the game at 3, but Baby wants the lead. And Baby would get the lead, courtesy of Jake Petersen. RBI single will score Jacob James and the Vikings. The celebration is on as they defeat Winona State 4-3. They get the final out here in the last of the 9th inning as Derek Kwame would close it out for the save. The celebration was on. That celebration was not limited to just that moment. It turns out it was including my post-game interviews.
More of a pitcher's duel. Is that kind of a fitting one? Oh boy.
Ah!
So how'd that bat feel?
Oh, cold, windy. It's amazing how, one of us gets on base and you know that the next guy is gonna hit us in. It's been like that all year long. 4th inning came around and we just kept having faith and we knew that we were gonna pull it through.
I was a little worried maybe the baseball gods were gonna get us here, game 1, and we'd have to get it game 2. But yeah, they just made plays.